Data centers consume roughly 3% of global electricity, a staggering statistic that might not surprise anyone familiar with the digital age's thirst for power. What may surprise you, however, is that this consumption is projected to grow rapidly as our reliance on cloud computing and streaming services increases. The vast networks of servers, cooling systems, and continuous operations create an unseen environmental footprint that extends far beyond mere power consumption. Combined with the rising demand for artificial intelligence and big data analytics, the stress on our energy systems is reaching critical levels. As companies push for faster processing and more extensive storage, the question looms, at what cost to the environment? At the heart of this dilemma lies the technology enabling these data centers. The infrastructure is often situated in areas of high renewable energy potential, yet many facilities still rely heavily on fossil fuels. For instance, in the United States, approximately 61% of electricity comes from coal and natural gas, leading to significant carbon emissions. The cooling processes required to maintain optimal temperatures for these data hubs also pose a challenge. Conventional cooling methods consume vast amounts of water, further straining local resources. The irony is palpable. While these centers enable global connectivity, they also contribute to local environmental degradation, raising questions about sustainability and the long-term viability of the tech industry as we know it. As we look towards the future, the implications of this environmental cost are profound. The tech industry is faced with a critical choice: embrace greener technologies or risk exacerbating climate change. Innovative companies are exploring sustainable practices, such as utilizing artificial intelligence to optimize energy consumption and adopting liquid cooling systems that require less energy and water. But will these solutions be implemented adequately and swiftly? The urgency is evident. To understand the gravity of this issue, let's take a step back in time. In the early 2000s, the world saw a dramatic shift with the rise of data centers fueled by the dot-com boom. Massive facilities began to spring up, often without much consideration for energy consumption or environmental impact. For instance, in 2005, Google announced its commitment to building more efficient data centers, which was a pioneering move in a landscape largely indifferent to ecological consequences. These facilities, sprawling across acres of land, were often located in remote areas where electricity was cheap, but the environmental toll remained largely uncalculated. Fast forward to 2010, and the U.S. data center industry consumed around 70 billion kilowatt-hours of electricity, an amount equivalent to the annual consumption of approximately 6 million homes. Imagine, if you will, a sprawling array of servers blinking tirelessly, the hum of machinery echoing off sterile walls, while powerful air conditioning units whip cool air around. Engineers scramble to manage the operations, their thoughts racing with concerns not only for performance, but for sustainability. Amidst this chaos, one engineer at a major tech company voiced his internal conflict. We're building the infrastructure for the future, but what kind of future are we creating for our planet? The cause and effect relationship here is stark. As demand for data processing escalates, so does the energy footprint. This is especially pronounced with the rise of artificial intelligence, which requires immense computational power. A single training run for a large AI model can consume as much energy as an average American household uses in a year. This startling reality has prompted many to question the sustainability of such rapid advancements. Yet, not all hope is lost. The introduction of advanced cooling technologies is a beacon of potential change. For instance, the use of liquid cooling systems is becoming more mainstream, capable of dissipating heat more efficiently than traditional air-cooled systems. Microsoft has even taken to submerged cooling, placing servers in large tanks of water to optimize the cooling process while minimizing energy waste. The image of these submerged servers, serene under the surface, starkly contrasts the chaos of traditional data centers. Moreover, companies like Google and Apple are investing heavily in renewable energy projects. Google has committed to operating entirely on renewable energy by 2030, a goal that is ambitious yet necessary. This shift not only reduces carbon emissions, but also sets a precedent for others in the industry. Imagine a data center powered by wind turbines and solar panels, operating in harmony with nature rather than against it. This ideal scenario isn't just a fantasy. It's a glimpse into a sustainable future that could reshape the industry. But the question remains, can the industry keep pace with the accelerating demand for digital services without sacrificing our planet's well-being? The challenge lies in balancing technological advancement with ecological responsibility. Policymakers, engineers, and consumers must come together to advocate for sustainable practices and innovations. The urgency is palpable. The time for change is now. Ultimately, how will we ensure that our digital future does not come at the expense of the planet's health? As we forge ahead into an era driven by data, the choices we make today will echo for generations to come. The intersection of technology and environmental stewardship presents a crucial frontier for our society. The stakes are high, and the path forward demands not only innovation but also a deep commitment to sustainability. It is a pivotal moment that will define not just the tech industry, but the legacy we leave for future generations.